Welcome, finally. Sorry for that delay. I'll explain it in the next hour. Let's jump right into it. Pinball FX3. I've played this a little bit. As you can clearly see up here, 30, still level 1. So, go figure. And so let's just jump right into it. So we'll do a couple of different ones. I don't recall buying any tables for this. I downloaded it because it was free. I knew the tables had to be bought separately, and I never did. And yet somehow, I'm pretty sure they gave away some free tables over the years. I've got, you know, like, I think the Sorcerer's Lair and the Fishtails one. I apologize for the sniffles. I think it's just like the winter here in Canada. I finally got it despite my... Or rather, because of my lack of sleep, my immune system being a little weaker. But anyways, so I've got those two, and then I've got like Venom, which was probably provided as like a free tie-in to when the Venom movie came out. And then I got like Aliens, AVP, and Alien Isolation. Is that all of them? Oh, okay. I got it apparently a Deadpool and a Civil War. Alright, so let's just jump into it. Let's do a couple of tables. Each one. What's the table guide? Alright.
Table guide.
So shoot the magical cellar. Okay, for different challenges. Enchanted obsidian stones. Alright. The 3 guardian stones need to be hit first. Okay, yes. Drawing energy from unknown realm. Okay, whatever the 4 gates. The children need to avoid these gates. I don't know. Okay, the Sorcerer's Lair is full of long forgotten creatures. Spiders. Whatever the fuck this is. Alright, fuck it. You know what? I've never been one to pay a whole lot of attention, to be honest. I've never been one to pay a whole lot of attention to, you know, to the story or the mechanics. I basically have approached pinball tables with the kind of approach where I'm just trying to keep the damn ball fucking in play. And so that will be my objective here, is just keep the flippin' thing in play. Alright, okay. Oh, that came quick.
I don't see Whisper anywhere.
Okay, so I have to hit those 3 stones over there, apparently. Which, of course, is not going to be easy. Whoa! I didn't even see that ball just fly out. Okay. Clearly hitting the... Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh! Ah! Okay, so I hit it once. Clearly going to be a struggle to hit it a second time. Now, my understanding from people who have played this... Oh, apparently I activated it. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Leaving so soon.
So my understanding from people who have played Pinball FX is that it's actually a pretty solid... pinball game. That the physics are actually pretty decent and whatnot, and so...
Can you solve it? Yeah? Just watch me.
Okay, take the ball.
Uh-oh.
Did I crush the fucking thing already? I crushed the thing already. Wow, my first attempt and I crushed the ball
Whisper is
on my
here.
first take. Alright, so anyways, what I was trying to say was that my understanding from those who have actually played the Pinball FX series is that it's actually a pretty decent recreation of real pinball, and that there are actually some pinball games in the actual arcades that use this game's engine that you wouldn't even necessarily know was using it, because it's that accurate to like physics-wise, to the actual pinball arcade games of old, which I find fascinating. Just, you know, my own sort of science-y tech brain guy, just thinking like, you know, that a computer simulation can be just as, almost as good. I don't want to say just as good, almost as good as the real thing, minus obviously having the, you know, like the tactile feels and everything else that is normally associated with like a real machine that you like push and shit. So okay, so I gotta clear the ghosts out from the looks of it. This is the one. Leaving so soon. This is the one thing that I really like about a digital recreation of pinball, is that, you know, whatever story or game or objectives, you can make it far more prominent. Like seeing the ghosts that I actually have to hit, as opposed to just trying to figure out which of the 30 lights are the ones that are part of my objective, is far better than the alternative, in my opinion. I know there are purists out there who, you know, they are absolutely pinball enthusiasts and diehard fans, and I get it. I can miss that shot. Leaving so soon. The fucking placement of that shit, man. Okay.
You have leveled up an upgrade of this table.
Okay, I've got an upgrade. Ooh. Detective. Alright, should we see the upgrades? Let's see the upgrades. Okay, what does this do exactly? I really don't know. Oh, score. So it's more of like a score bonus thing. Okay. Well, let's keep going. You know what? I think the approach that I'll take today with this one, being that there are only like 5 or 6 tables.
Single player and hot seat.
Let's take some time, go through the tables that I do have, and kind of go from there, I guess. Apparently there are challenges too. I'm just gonna click on that for a second. Okay. So, alright. Well, let's go. Let's go back. Go to Fishtails. Should we look at the oh! Original.
Table guide.
Or do I care? Light the long cast shot of the left in-lane shot. Okay, grab your gear. Shoot the fishing ramp shots to start hurry up mode. You know what? Just gonna keep the ball in play as long as I can.
Single player and hot seat.
And so, again, because I was never one of those guys who was like super big on the pinball when I was growing up, I would never pay for this. You know, the funny thing is, for anybody who remembers, was it Windows XP? I think it was Windows XP had their like pinball game with their one like galaxy spacey kind of table. I played the shit out of that, but at the same time, I played the shit out of that because there weren't, like, it was a default game. It was like that and Solitaire. How many people played that pinball game and Solitaire because it was like the quickest game or two that you could play without anybody, like, without having to install it. It was typically defaulted on a lot of even like business machines. So you know you're having a rough day at the office, you'd take a second and you would load up a game of solitaire or of the pinball, and you'd play a game or two. That is the biggest extent of my experience with pinball that I truly enjoyed.